Hello, my name is Imani. The topic I chose for my video vlog is intimacy in relationships, and how one's love language can be incorporated and communicated in both a relationship sense and in your sexual experiences. Intimacy has a multiple of definitions. It's defined as a close familiarity, a closeness. It's also defined as a private, cozy atmosphere, or an intimate act such as sexual intercourse. As you see, the main component is like a closeness when referring to intimacy, a closeness or a connection. Couples that struggle with intimacy, you often see a disconnect there, um, whether it's just in their relationship or also within their sexual encounters as well. Um, but through intimacy, intimacy allows us to reconnect. Um, Gary Chapman created 5 components. Created something called love language, which is how to understand the expressions of love from others. When it comes to a disconnect in relationships, a factor that could be influencing it is our communication styles and just not understanding how the other is communicating. So he broke it down into 5 components. Those 5 components being words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. These are all ways in which people express their loves to others or um, how they recognize love being expressed to them. Um, when it comes to our sexual experiences, the same disconnect can be happening in those as well. Um, Dr. Lex Brown James, she actually used Gary Chapman's love language and she did her own spin on it, placing sexual acts replacing or sexual behaviors that we can use to show our appreciation to our partner, incorporated into our love language. So just a few examples are, for example, words of affirmation that could be sending flirty text messages, compliment their sex skills during the actual sexual act, tell them how good they are at pleasing you, writing out a sexual fantasy with them, or just a start. None of these are specific things, these are just examples, and you can recreate and define them according to your own personal preferences and desires. When it comes to physical touch, she used examples of trying different lubes, hugs for 2 seconds longer than usual, massage without using hands, take time to kiss and explore one another. When it comes to acts of services, some examples are massage without reciprocation, asking your partner, like, what can I do for you? Performing oral sex, or again, a sexual act with no reciprocation. When it comes to receiving gifts, she also featured like trying your favorite sexual play, perform sexual acts randomly, give sexy items they want to use or try, or be the gift. So like dressing yourself up in a bow or however your vision for that would be. And when it comes to quality time, like having your bodies touched, making time to please and feel pleasure with one another, schedule a date or sexual play, and make sure to remove distractions. These are all ways, if you're feeling possibly a disconnect in your communication within that sexual realm, these can help rebuild that connection and that strong communication style with yourselves, whether you're in a relationship or seeking to be in a relationship, however you define a relationship, and it's not gendered or or it can work for all aspects of sexuality or how you identify. Um, so feel free. I'll link Dr. Lex Brown's website below, along with the website for the 5 love languages, if that's something you're interested in exploring, just to see what your love language is, and then possibly creating your own appreciative sexual behaviors that you can try out with your partner or partners.